Hey, what's poppin', y'all? What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy, Bay Area B Realism, man. Back at y'all with some more good game, man. Y'all know what it is with me, man. I ain't coming with nothing but that 100% good game, man. All real content, man. So why don't y'all keep subscribing, man? And I appreciate everybody who just recently subscribed, man. I thank y'all for showing me that love, man. And for those who watching this video right now, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. Come on in, man. Join the family, man. Show me some love, man. Let a real one kick down the door, man. And I'm going to leave it open for you, man. I promise. That's my word. Today, well, let me start by saying this. This is the second episode of the Homosexual Thugs portraying to be straight in the hood. This is the second episode of that season. So I just want to start by saying the people that I talk to you about, the stories that I give you, I'm not giving you stories from somebody else's state or somebody else's city, or like I'm giving you stories from my town, from my block. You understand what I'm saying? The first episode I brought you of the season was somebody who I considered a brother to me. You understand? If you go back and look at Homosexual Thugs portraying to be straight in the hood, if you go back and look at the first video of that season, you will see a picture up there. And that picture, that dude on that picture was somebody who I considered him to be a big brother to me. That's somebody who looked out for me in the game. You understand? But sometimes niggas see shit in other people that they don't see in other people. And they go for the weak ones. And that's what he did. He went for one of the little homies who he felt was weak, who was gonna go for that shit, who wasn't gonna put his ass on blast. I'm telling y'all, them ecstasy pills was a motherfucker back in the day. But that's a whole nother subject. So, today, I'm speaking about another dude from my block. His name is George. You see, a lot of people from my neighborhood, they ain't gonna like these videos that I'm gonna do. They ain't gonna like them. But if I gave a fuck, I wouldn't be doing it. So if that answers anything to anybody from my neighborhood that's watching these videos, there you have it. Salute to all the real ones from my hood. Y'all know who you is. I ain't gonna put your name on blast because y'all don't want y'all name spilled out over the internet. So I'm gonna respect that. But to that sucker shit, them snitches, and that homosexual activity, acting like you straight, homies fucking around with like that shit gonna end today. So I'm coming back in town I think I was coming back from LA trip, you know. At that time, you know, just like any other young man trying to experience shit in the game, I had me a couple little females that was working for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pulling back in town, and you know I got to stop through the neighborhood. That's, if you from there, you got to stop through there just to see what's going on. High side on a nigga, let a nigga know you came back heavy, you know what I mean, with a bag, you feel me? So I come back, I pull up, my big cousin come outside. And first and foremost, I want to let you know, in Richmond, California, we say cuz, you know what I mean? There's no gang affiliation. It's just how we talk. We say cuz. When you go to Oakland, you'll hear a lot of Oakland niggas say blood. It's no gang affiliation. That's just how we talk. So with that being said, let me keep on with the story. So I pull up. My big cousin hop out the car. My big cousin pull. He come out the house. I pull up, right? I open up the door. He already talking shit. I ain't even got out the car yet. Oh, nigga, you pulling up with hoes. Nigga, you ain't got one of these bitches to suck my dick yet. Nigga, you ain't no pimp, nigga. So that's how he getting at me, right? But if you know my cousin, then you know that's just big cuz. It is what it is. So he talking shit. I'm like, look, man, I tell a little bitch that's fresh with me, you know what I mean, little new bra, I mean, go in there and take care of my cousin, right? So she ended up taking care of a couple of them, right? Which is cool. I really ain't had no problem with it. I wouldn't get no money for it, so I really wanted her to hurry up, you know what I'm saying, so I could go handle my other business. So she got to the last one, which was George. This picture right here. This clown ass nigga. She got to the last one, right? So I come in the house because, like I said, I went back to the car and I'm rolling me up a joint. And I come back in. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on, man? Where the bitch at? They like, she went to the bathroom with George. So I go bang on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, hey, George. We call him McFly. I don't know why the fuck we call him McFly. I ain't never seen a nigga do no fly shit not one day in my life. Period. But that's another story. So I bang on the door. I'm like, hey man, hurry the fuck up, man. I got shit to do. You ain't paying me for this shit, nigga. Hurry the fuck up. So I'm going off on this nigga, right? So I go back and sit in the car. I fire my little weed. Maybe hit it like about 3 or 4 times. The bitch is walking outside now. She sit down in the car. I tell my other little bro, start the car. You know what I mean? We make a U-turn and we leave off the block. And I'm like, hey, bitch, what the fuck was taking you so motherfucking long? This bitch like, daddy, I'm sorry, but your weird ass friends is crazy. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about weird? This bitch say, this nigga George couldn't come until she stuck 3 fingers in his ass. This nigga had my hoe in the bathroom shoving fingers in his ass, in and out. I'm like, what the fuck? Hey man, I can't make this shit up, man. I cannot make this shit up. She said this nigga couldn't nut until she got to 3 fingers in his ass. I don't know what we gonna call this nigga, man. We can't call him the donkey of the day. He like 3 fingers or more in his ass. Hey man, this is the 2nd episode to Homosexual Thugs portraying to be straight in the hood. And both of these dudes who I talk about have women that they live with at home. And still hang out with the crew, still hang out with the niggas, still hang out with the fellas. And nobody says shit about these niggas homosexual acts. Don't nobody say shit. Today that shit stops, my nigga. I'm taking us into the future. And like I said, I don't care what your sexual preference is. I just rather would know you from the beginning versus to meeting this nigga after 30 years, knowing this is who you really was. Hey man, all that snitching, all that telling on your homeboys, all that setting up your partners, yeah, that season is next. That season is next. Hey, I'm out, y'all. Y'all remember, man. Y'all watch y'all children, man. Y'all watch y'all children, man. Because these homosexual thugs portraying to be straight in the hood, they is after your children, man. I don't care who it is. Like I said, I don't care if you from my neighborhood. I'm on your ass, man. Hey, y'all, if y'all like my content, man, please hit that subscribe button, man. Please hit that like button, man. This is just the tip of the iceberg, man. I'm going to hit you with so much more, man. I'm out, y'all. Y'all stay blessed.